Red Dead Redemption 2 won't be here until October, but that hasn't stopped us donning our leather chaps and stetsons in fevered anticipation. The original Red Dead Redemption made cowboys cool again, and ever since, we've been hankering for a chance to get back in the saddle. For now we have to make do with tidbits and rumors, like a new Battle Royale mode. Think PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds but with more horse poop, or the idea of a GTA Online-style mode in the Wild West. Red Dead Redemption 2 will arrive on PS4 and Xbox One on October 26. Until then, here's everything you need to know about this potential Game of the Year contender. Fast facts: Red Dead Redemption 2 release date, October 26, 2018. Formats: PS4, Xbox. Sony developer, Rockstar. Price, $59.99. Red Dead Redemption 2's new trailer will be released on May 2nd at 8 a.m. Pacific Daylight Saving Time, 11 a.m. Eastern Daylight Saving Time, 4 p.m. British Summer Time on Wednesday. Rockstar will give us a new flash of Red Dead angle with its latest trailer, Red Dead Redemption 2 official trailer. This isn't the first time the game has been pushed back, however. When Rockstar first announced it was pushing back Red Dead Redemption 2's release date from fall 2017 to spring 2018, our inner outlaws were crushed. Hadn't we waited long enough for a sequel to the 2010 masterpiece? The developer cited the upcoming sandbox sequel needs some extra time to get it up to the standards we all expect from the first game out of the studio since Grand Theft Auto 5. Since then, an earnings call with Rockstar's parent company shed further light on the reasons behind the delay. Speaking to investors in late May 2017, Take-Two CEO Strauss Zelnick was adamant that Red Dead Redemption 2 has merely been delayed to ensure can Rockstar deliver the most extraordinary experience we are capable of providing. When an analyst subsequently asked if the delay signaled the epic Old West adventure is suffering development woes behind the scenes, Zelnick was quick to shoot down the suggestion. "We have not run into particular issues," Zelnick said. "We are building a new game from the ground up for the first time for new generation consoles. And the pressure that we put on ourselves to deliver excellence and to delight consumers is extraordinary." Zelnick went on to add that Rockstar has the full backing of Take-Two over the delay. "We support emphatically the label's decision, and we are utterly confident that it will prove in time to be wise first and foremost creatively and artistically, economically as well. Turns out, when your previous game sells over 70 million copies, and counting, a publisher is going to back you no matter what." Red Dead Redemption 2 leak from trusted reviews points to 3 new online modes, vehicles, and multiple open-world activities. We'll talk in more detail about the rumored new online modes below, but the volume of open-world distractions listed by trusted reviews sound promising. Activities include herding, fishing, a poker minigame, gold mining, and a variety of shooting challenges. Rumor is you'll constantly receive rewards for your adventures, e.g. for traveling a set distance, and the world will feel much more alive, with shopkeepers packing away their stalls at the end of the day. Plants and herbs can be collected, as per the previous game, and you'll be able to upgrade your tents, much like GTA Online's apartments. There's also talk of an official companion app, plus vehicles such as handcarts, minecarts, and horse-drawn carriages, with hints you'll be able to ride a train. As plausible as it all sounds, and the trusted reviews leak did contain 2 new images which look fairly authentic, this is far from confirmed. Watch this space. Meet your new Red Dead Redemption 2 hero, Outlaw Arthur Morgan. Our first introduction doesn't exactly present him as the "take him home to mother" type. We're sure there's more to him than threatening people and robbing banks, but right now, all we know is he's rough around the edges and in the employ of original RDR antagonist Dutch van der Linde, which sets the game's timeline firmly in prequel territory. According to the information overlords at Rockstar, the new game is the story of Outlaw Arthur Morgan and the Van der Linde gang as they rob, fight, and steal their way across the vast and rugged heart of America. We also get to see a few new faces, a woman who looks strikingly like the original's Bonnie McFarlane, leading some fans to wonder if it's her mother, and a Native American character who advises Morgan on needing extra firepower. We also see another familiar face, Bill Williamson, a known member of Dutch's gang, and the first outlaw John Marston is set to track and kill in Red Dead Redemption. Red Dead Redemption 2's trailers so far show Rockstar's most visually stunning open-world ever. No one does lonely Wild West spectacle quite like Rockstar. Just rewatch the Red Dead 2 trailers. Golden prairies that stretch as far as the eye can see. Cavernous valleys where eagles dominate the skies. Simmering deserts that immediately recall the iconic sights of Monument Valley. Alligators lurking in swamps, snowy, treacherous paths. Rockstar sandboxes always contain exquisite lighting and insanely incidental detailing, and its latest world looks like it'll top everything that's come before. Red Dead 2 has strong foundations to build on, too. If you're lucky enough to have the hardware, play GTA 5 on PC at 4K and tell us it's not one of the most consistently gorgeous games ever made. Now consider that the engine has benefited from a few subsequent years of development, aging like a particularly sumptuous and super shooty wine, and there's every chance Red Dead Redemption 2 will be the prettiest open-world game ever made when it launches towards the start of 2018. At the very least, the trailer hints at a beautifully varied sandbox, filled with epic canyons, dense forests, and spectacular Old West vistas. The Red Dead Redemption 2 map looks like it's already been leaked. This looks pretty legit. Early last year, a Red Dead 2 map was leaked on RIP NeoGAF. The fidelity of the design, and specificity of the names on said map, only lend further credence to this being an accurate blueprint of the Western world we'll hopefully all be roaming around next year. Look closely at the leaked map, and you can see an area labeled the Great Plains. This significant chunk of prairie real estate was one of the most visually striking locales from the first Redemption. Remember that sweeping valley with all their grazing buffalo? The presence of islands and caravan sites on the leaked document are also interesting. Couple the former with the trailer shots of the canoe, and it would seemingly all but confirm that boat travel is in Red Dead 2. The inclusion of caravan sites also suggests this is a less populated take on the Old West than the original Redemptions. Again, this points towards Red Dead 2 taking place before Marston's adventure, during a time when the American frontier was still being discovered by European settlers. Red Dead Redemption 2 multiplayer is definitely influenced by GTA Online. Red Dead 2 multiplayer details are thin on the ground. All the official site promises is a brand new online multiplayer experience. However, the recent trusted reviews leak, if correct, suggests we can look forward to modes including Battle Royale, like PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds or Fortnite, Revive and Survive and Money Grab. Revive and Survive is apparently like Team Deathmatch, but you have limited opportunities to revive teammates. Money Grab sounds similar to Battlefield Hardline's Blood Money mode. It's hard not to believe that Red Dead 2's multiplayer will ape GTA Online. Rockstar's breakout phenomenon has netted the studio over $500 million in just over 3 years, a figure fueled by folk constantly buying in-game currency with actual money. GTA Online has been so stratospherically successful that it seems unthinkable Rockstar wouldn't want something similar for Red Dead Redemption 2. The original Redemption was already blessed with a terrific, if overlooked, online mode. Though it doesn't get talked about much, saddling up in 8-player posses, robbing stagecoaches and messing about in that pristine western wilderness was a hoot. Whether Red Dead 2's online multiplayer is seamlessly woven into the single-player campaign remains to be seen. Just imagine, drop-in, drop-out co-op would make for some fantastic missions. Perhaps Red Dead 2's multiplayer will be its own separate entity, like GTA Online? Regardless of its final form, there's little doubt that multiplayer will be a huge deal in Red Dead 2. $500 million is a figure Rockstar and publisher Take-Two simply can't ignore. Red Dead Redemption 2 characters could be swappable, like GTA 5. We may have met our protagonist, but the artwork so far definitely leans on the idea of the classic Wild West posse. With so many strong characters appearing in the latest trailer, it wouldn't be that much of a shock to see Red Dead 2 follow on from GTA 5 with more criminal swapping missions. Controlling and switching between multiple characters worked brilliantly in Los Santos, and the prospect of potentially hopping between various outlaws in Red Dead 2 is tantalizing. Would Rockstar have the stones to allow you to control every one of the 7 figures seen storming into the desert at the end of Red Dead 2's first trailer? Mechanically, it would be a big ask. Swapping between upwards of 5 characters could become a logistical nightmare, but Rockstar is nothing if not ambitious. Alternatively, the posse play could be a big part on the online world that will come with the game. Start deciding which of your friends you can trust with a horse and a 6-shooter now. Red Dead Redemption 2's setting will feature more water. John Marston was not a strong swimmer. Hell, if the outlaw so much as dipped a toe in the waters of New Austin, swift, and decidedly soggy, death awaited. Thankfully, it looks like Morgan will get along swimmingly, with the wet stuff in Red Dead Redemption 2. Rewatch the trailer, and about 30 seconds in you can quite clearly see 2 figures paddling upstream in a canoe. Water played a big part in GTA 5, whether it was daring, submerged scuba dives to bust into secret government facilities, or scanning the ocean floor for nuclear waste in a mini-sub, so it wouldn't surprise us to see river-based missions play a substantial role in Red Dead 2. Even the last game had a fantastic river quest, Remember We Shall Be Together in Paradise? It saw Marston venture into Nuevo Paraíso for the first time, his Mexican adventure kicking off in style as Irish helped the charismatic cowboy paddle upstream on a raft against a hail of bandito gunfire. If the original Redemption can give us a great on-water mission, in spite of Marston's suck-ass swimming skills, surely Red Dead 2 in its canoes can serve up some H2O treats. Providing another mode of transport other than horse riding would certainly make traversing Rockstar's latest sandbox more diverse, too. Red Dead Redemption 2 probably isn't going virtual reality, in case you were wondering. Sure, Rockstar is currently hard at work giving LA Noire the virtual treatment, but don't expect Red Dead Redemption 2 to have any PlayStation VR-specific bonus modes for now. Speaking at a Take-Two Telecom conference on May 31st, Zelnick sounded pretty down on virtual reality games and their ability to generate cash. So far there is not a significant entertainment market for VR software, said Zelnick. I think that's a factual statement. Unless LA Noire in virtual reality sets new sales records, don't get your hopes up over Red Dead squeezing in some VR 6-shooter battles, the real-life outlaws behind Red Dead Redemption 2 that make Dutch Van der Linde look like a good guy, make her playable. Check out these Red Dead Redemption 2 trailer reactions. Red Dead Redemption 2 trailer breakdown, every revealing detail you might have missed. Red Dead Redemption 2 trailer breakdown, what's hidden in that reveal? Will John Marston ride again in Red Dead Redemption 2? Check out these character theories. Dead showed us the death of the Wild West. Here's what should happen next. Forget the Old West, partner. Red Dead Redemption 2 should be set in the modern day. Red Dead Redemption was Rockstar's masterpiece.